If you're watching this, then you want to know the two types of credit card travel strategies here in the Philippines.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard.
So what I'm gonna talk about is using your credit card points and miles and redeem them for free or almost free travel because you have to pay tax. So this is gonna be a pretty quick video on the two types of travel strategies with credit cards. So the two types of credit card strategies are basically quantity and quality. So let's start with quantity. So quantity is, self-explanatory. More, you get to travel more frequent, more times in a year, but it's gonna be mostly in economy. So the quantity strategy is good if you're okay with flying Cebu Pacific, just because Cebu Pacific comes out with these crazy get-go sales where you can fly to like Tokyo for like 1,000 or 2,000 get-go points, which is pretty easy to get. So if you want to go for a quantity strategy, you might want to check Get-Go out, and Get-Go and Cebu Pacific. That's usually the fastest way you can travel if you're here from the Philippines. You can also do the quantity strategy with Philippine Airlines, although you'll need a bit more points since their economy trips, the redeeming economy flights, will cost more mabuhay miles than it does for Get-Go points on the same route. So either way, there's no wrong answer. Both are acceptable, but if you go with Cebu Pacific and Get-Go, you will be able to fly faster most of the time. So if you're a family or a barkada, for example, who wants to go to Bali, for some reason it's pretty famous and popular before the pandemic, you can go with the quantity strategy. It would be best because you won't need that much points, and you can all go together, you can pool the points and take that trip pretty quickly. Now for the quality strategy, as the name suggests, a quality trip, a quality flight. So this mostly pertains to business class or first class tickets. So with this strategy, it actually gives the most value per point, just because of how insanely expensive it is to book a business class trip or a first class trip with cash. So obviously, if you're a family or a group barkada, it's a lot harder to be able to all fly in first class by using points, because you're gonna need an insane amount of points to all fly in business class or first class. So I'm just gonna open up my laptop right here, and I'm gonna show you guys an example on how much more value you get when using the quality route instead of the quantity strategy. So since I used Bali as an example a while ago, let's go ahead and check how much a business class redemption is on mabuhay miles. So from Manila to Bali, one-way flight is 26,500 mabuhay miles, and if you book that same flight with cash, it would cost you $581 on Philippine Airlines. That's one way, so that's almost 30,000 pesos. It's like 29,000 pesos plus. That's very expensive. So the cash price is 29,050 divided by the award price, which is 26,500. You would get 1.1 pesos. So let's try it for economy. From Manila to Bali, DENPASAR on Philippine Airlines, and you want to redeem, that would cost you 14,500 mabuhay miles one way on economy. And if you want to book that on Philippine Airlines using cash, that's gonna cost you $226 one way on economy. So yeah, once you finish computing it, for the same flight, exact same flight except on economy, you will get a redemption value of 0.77. So 77 cents on that redemption. So you see, you can get a full 23 cents of value more when you use your miles or points to redeem for a business class or first class flight. So yeah, basically the quality strategy will give you more value, although you won't be able to fly as much, maybe just once or twice a year, depends on your spending habits. But the quantity, you could travel more, but you know, in economy. That's basically it. What I personally do is I do the quantity strategy because I love traveling and I don't mind flying in economy. So the more flights, the better. I don't care if it's not in first class or in business class or premium economy. And most of the time, anyways, I just sleep on the flight. So, you know, I'm pretty flexible and I prefer flying more than flying just once or twice a year. So it really just depends on what you want to do. There's no right or wrong strategy, but just your preference, you know. So if you want to go fly in business class, drinking champagne and eating caviar, then go with a quality strategy. But if you're like me and you prefer flying a lot more during the duration of the year, then go with a quantity strategy. You know, I don't like flying just once or twice a year. I like flying a lot more, so I'm okay with flying economy. So thanks for watching, guys, and please don't forget to like this video and give me a subscribe if you want to see more videos about like credit cards and traveling and all that. Thanks and keep safe. Peace. Thanks guys for watching. Peace.